Yeah, so the third problem in Leetcode is minimum amount of time to collect garbage. So here we are given a 0-indexed array of strings garbage. So here you are given an array which is strings of array. The name is garbage, where garbage of I represent the assortment of garbage at the ith house. So at ith house, if you take one string over this array, that is telling you the assortment of garbage at that house. This garbage of I consists of only characters M, P, and G, where M represent metal garbage, P represent paper, and G represent glass garbage. So there are only 3 different character a string will hold, that are M, P, and G. Now picking up 1 unit of garbage takes exactly 1 minute. So picking up 1 unit of any type of garbage takes exactly 1 minute. You are also given a zero based integer array travel, where travel I is the number of minutes need to go from ith house to I plus 1. So you are also given a travel array which tells you if you have to move from one house to other house, how many minutes it takes. So if I have to move from 0th house to first house, it takes exactly 2 minutes. If I have to move from first to second, it takes 4 minutes. Sorry, yeah, 4 minutes. If second to third, it takes 3 minutes. Now there are 3 garbage trucks in the city, each responsible for picking up one type of garbage. Each garbage truck starts at house 0. So there are 3 garbage trucks. Each will pick only one type of garbage. So the first garbage truck, let's say that it picks only paper garbage. So it is going to pick only paper garbage. The next one will only pick glass garbage, and the third one will only pick metal garbage. So yeah, also one more thing, trucks starts at house 0 and must visit each house in order. So if you have to go to third house, you definitely have to cross first, then second, and then you'll reach third. However, they do not need to visit every house. So you don't have to visit every house, but when you are visiting, you have to visit it in order. Only one garbage truck may be used at any given moment. While one truck is driving or picking up garbage, the other 2 trucks cannot do anything. So when one truck is driving or picking up a garbage, others 2 cannot do anything. Finally, we have to return the minimum number of minutes required to pick up all the garbage. So if we take this example, GPGPGG, and we are also given a travel array. So 2, 4, 3. Yeah, so we can write this 2, 4, 3 here. When we move from 0th index to first house, the cost is 2 minutes. When we move from first house to second house, it will take 3 minutes, sorry, 4 minutes. When we move from third house to fourth house, or we can say second house to third house, it takes exactly 3 minutes. Now we have 3 trucks in total, and they are all residing at the first house at 0th index. So let's take 3 truck, paper truck, then we have metal truck, and glass truck. So paper truck is going to pick only paper garbage, metal truck is going to pick only metal garbage, glass truck is going to pick only glass garbage. Now, if we start with paper truck, if it is in first house, do it needs to pick any item in first house? No, right? So it will travel to next house, and traveling to next house will cost him 2 minutes, right? In next house, because it's a paper truck, that paper truck will pick up paper from there, and that will cost, because there is only one item, it will cost exactly 1 minute. Now it will move to next house. Next house, moving to next house, it cost 4 minutes. Here there is one paper item, so it will cost 1 minute. So if you have clearly understood the question, can you tell me, do this paper truck have to move from here to last house as well? No, right? Because it was clearly mentioned in question that we don't have to visit every house. Now we start with metal truck. So there is no metal garbage in the first house, no metal garbage in second, third, fourth. So metal truck has like it is not required to move to any of the house. Then we'll go to garbage truck. In first house, it will take exactly 1 minute to pick the one item. Then it will move to second house. That will take 2 minutes. In second house, there is no glass garbage. So it will move to third house. Moving to third house will cost 4 minutes. In third house, it will pick one glass garbage that will cost 1 minute. Plus it will move to next house that will cost 3 minutes. Plus it will pick up two garbage over there, two garbage items. So that will cost 2 minutes. Right. So now if we see over here, paper truck picked up how many items from each house, like in total how many item it picked, number of papers in this total array, right? So it was in total 2 paper item. And moving cost was in total, paper truck moved from first house to third house. So total cost was 2 minutes plus 4 minutes. That is 6 minutes in total. For second one, it picked up total 0 item, 0 metal, and moving cost is also 0. For the third one, can you tell me how many item this glass truck picked? Yeah, in total it picked 4 item. So 4 minutes for picking it, plus it moved from the first house to last house. That costed 2 minutes plus 4 minutes plus 3 minutes. That is in total 437 plus 2, 9 minutes. This is the cost which we wrote here as well. So 2 minutes plus 6 minutes, 0 minute plus 0 minutes, 4 minutes plus 9 minutes. In easier way, if I say number of item picked by this all trucks will always be equal to can anyone unmute and tell? I'm not able to actually see the chat.
Yeah, Kaushik, what is the question?
Yeah, in total, how many number of items will this 3 truck combined together pick?
Yeah, guys, can everyone tell how many total items each?
6 items.
It will be 6. Okay.
6. And that is nothing but the sum of item in each house.
Yeah.
Right. So it's easy to get number of item in each house and then add it to get number of item which is picked. Now we just need to see till which house these trucks traveled. If first truck traveled till third house, so the cost was 6 minutes. Second truck did travel at all, so the cost was 0 minutes. Fourth, third truck traveled till last, so the total cost was 9 minutes. Now, if we just know till where these trucks traveled, it's easy to get what will be the cost. Right? So in one pass of the array, can we get to know till where paper truck has to travel, till where metal truck has to travel, and till where glass truck has to travel, right? We can take 3 variables and just get the last house where these items are available. So we know to move to the first house, the total cost will be 0. If you have to go till first house, cost will be 2. If we have to go till second house, cost will be 6. If we have to go till last house, the cost will be 9 minutes. Now we also know first truck has to travel till first house. So it will be easy to just add up those value. First truck has to travel till third house actually, that is 6, plus second truck has to travel 0th house, third truck has to travel till end. So if you just simply add these values plus number of total items, that will be our answer finally. So one pass of the array to get the last house till where these trucks will travel, that will cost an operation, plus to count total number of items in this all house. So if we look at the problem, a string can be at max of length 10 and this garbage array length is 10 power 5. So total number of item at max can be, let's say if m is the size of this array, m into 10 numbers of item can be at max present at each house. So n plus m into 10. Any doubt in this question?
Kaushik, one doubt.
Yeah.
We need not actually entirely traverse it to find till where we have to go. What I did
Okay.
was like I took it from the end.
Okay.
I traversed from the end. I found out whatever was the number of G's, P's, and M's.
Yes.
And if it is greater than 0, only then, like I added that element. So I traversed from basically from backwards to the start.
Okay.
So we, in that case, like we are adding only in case if it is if the element is exist, right? So basically we need not find out till where we have to traverse. That part we can avoid.
Okay, so you are saying that you are traversing from end till first. If you don't find out the element, that means you don't have to traverse at all, right?
Yes. Basically, we will not be adding that to the element, right?
Correct. So I was telling the same. What I'll do is I'll traverse from start. I'll take 3 variables. Let's say P. So I can write it here somewhere. Yeah. P is equal to 0. M is equal to 0, G is equal to 0. Now when I start moving from first house contains G, right? So I'll just increment this G to 1. M is not here, P is not here. When I move to second house, P is there. So P will be incremented to 2. When I move to third house, G and P will get incremented. So G will get incremented to 2. sorry, 3, and P will get incremented to 3. When I move to 4th house, G gets again incremented to 4, but P will not get incremented. So right now I get P, M, and G. What are the last position of each? So it's just one pass that at least we'll have to do, right?
And yeah,
Yeah.
even if you come from backside, worst case, you will be traversing the entire array because you will go to till the index 0.
No, I get that point, but the distance wise, how do you make sure that, like till when we have to calculate?
So yeah, I'm updating this for every house, right? So finally I'll get the last house index over here.
Easy way to visualize. Can we say this, Kaushik, that what you are trying to maintain, you are trying to maintain a count of every character, and you're also trying to maintain what is the last index where you see one particular type of garbage. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so Harsha, Kaushik is maintaining two things. Where the G occurred last time. Can you tell me which index in this array G is occurring at last time? Harsha?
It's like it's at index 2, 0, 1, 2.
Index 3 also. G is there.
Yeah. Index 3 also. Okay.
So for G, the last index is 3. And what is the occurrence count of G? How many times you saw G in the overall array?
2.
No, 4 times. Index 0 has 1. Index.
Okay.
Okay, so he's maintaining 2 points about every garbage type. He's saying what is the last index where this garbage is found so that he can utilize that information. That truck will not move beyond index 3. Right?
Okay.
Let's do that for other also. For P, for paper garbage, what is the last index where you see the paper garbage?
Index 2.
2. And how many paper garbage you see? What is the count of P in overall houses?
It's 2.
It's 2. And same way, if we put for M, what is the last index where you see M?
M have not been seen.
So let's put some index. No, 0 will be a valid index, ideally. So Kaushik,
Okay.
last index, let's keep as -1 for now, just because we are maintaining index. And what is the count of M?
0.
0. So if you have this information, it is. Now, if I ask you just about one type of garbage, let's talk about garbage truck 3. So what will be the total time taken by garbage truck 3? Can we utilize these two pieces of information to give that answer?
Yeah. It will be like 3 plus
4 plus 4
sorry,
is
4 plus
yeah.
3 into whatever is there in the distance.
Travel time to the last home.
Correct.
Correct. So that will be the answer for first. That is what Kaushik was writing as summation below. GT was writing, so he was putting the values. Same way, like first for G, it will be 4 plus up to index 3. What is the travel time? Our travel times were 2, 4, and 3. So 2, 4, 3 total time is.
Actually, what we can do is we can maintain a prefix sum array of travel time. So we'll say to visit first house is 0, second house is the first
2,
number, third
is 6.
house 6, and 9.
Yep.
So now we can keep 0 here.
Yeah.
So to travel time to visit index 3 is 9. Travel time to visit index 2 is 6. Travel time to visit index 0 is 0.
Okay, got it.
Got it. And this total count we don't have to keep maintain in any separate variable. Actually, this total count will be always be equal to numbers of item in each house. Like you just sum up these numbers like 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2. This will exactly come as 4 plus 2 plus 0.
Yeah. So basically he is becoming clever. Rather than maintaining GC, PC, and MC, he's maintaining only one count variable because we are going to add them directly.
So like finally, if we summarize this question, we just need the last point of the trucks where they need to stop. If we know this, we can easily get the answer.
Yep. And Harsha, what was different in your approach? You said you came from the right side. Let's kind of summarize that also. You started from the right side, and what did you do?
So I found out like how many G's, P's, and M's are there, and as Kaushik told, I just added. Thereby, like we need not figure out where it needs to stop,
Absolutely.
because anyway we are coming from right. So you will get, if P, for example, if M is not there, when you are traversing from right to left, it will be anyway 0 only.
Yep. No, but if you're starting from right, just see now rightmost has GG. So you will look at GG right now
Yes,
and count 2. There are 2 characters here. Come
correct.
to previous, you found 2 there. So 2 to 4. Come to third, you got 1, 5. Come to first, you got 6. So right now, according to what I understood in your approach, we will get answer 6. But how are you getting the total travel time?
No, here while you are calculating count itself, I'm calculating that distance also. Whatever was the distance that needs to be added to that element.
Okay, so how you are involving that? So up to G, it is 2.
Correct. I'm taking index whatever is the I. I minus 1. I'm calculating the index.
Okay.
Whatever is the I minus 1, that will be the distance that needs to be added to the I. Anyway, for the 0th index, we need not add. So that way, just adding that I minus 1th distance.
Okay, so basically you're adding distance 3 here.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
But distance 3 might have been added twice if M was also there in the end, if it was GGM. Don't you think metal truck will also travel till the end, and the glass truck will also travel till the end? Now you will have to add 3 2 times.
Yes.
So you are using that information also?
Yes, yes.
So basically, so far you are seeing what all characters I have seen, you are multiplying distance with that because every truck has to travel.
Yes, yes.
Then it makes perfect sense. Yeah. Then this problem gets solved from right to left also.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah, sure.
If there is only one G at the last index and there are no G's previously,
okay,
then we need to add all the 2, 4, and 3, right?
Yep.
But in his approach, he said he will add only 3.
So he's saying if I see G here, he will add for this G, he will add 3, 4, 2. Okay, so if he sees one character in the end, he is aware that 3, 4, 2 has to be added at least once. Now he sees 2 characters, G and M, he will add 3 as 3 into 2 because 2 characters, 2 trucks will come till here.
Okay.
So that frequency has to be maintained. And if in the last there was a P also, then 3 would have been added 3 times because all 3 trucks have come here.
Okay.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah, and the previous distances will also be added, right?
Absolutely.
2, 4, yeah.
Yes, when you are moving back, you will use this count. So if G is occurring one time, M is occurring one time, so your count so far is 2. You have seen 2 distinct type of garbages. So remember that count. Go back and multiply 3 with 2 and add. Now in the previous house, you see P also. That means you got third type of garbage also. So now your count becomes 3, and that 3 into 4 you will add. And you go back, you see P is already counted. So here you will add 2 into 3 again, because all 3 trucks have to come at least here. 2 into 3, right? Now if you see this, so Kaushik, it will be 2 into 3 because that 2 distance will be traveled by all 3 trucks.
Right.
Yeah. So this summation plus the total count of distinct characters will be the final answer.
Yeah. So once we encountered some particular item, we are just keeping the count here. So far we have encountered 2. When you come here, it's 3. So now onwards, all will be 3, 3, 3.
Yep.
So it's like number of unique character for the first time, and then we increase it.
Correct. Cool. Yeah. Any other point anybody wants to add? Okay, Hemant took a little different approach, but idea is the same. Yeah, we are relying on till where the truck will go and how many occurrences of every type of garbage we are seeing. So that's in nutshell is the approach. And yes, implementation wise, we can go with different implementations. Okay, shall we move to the next question?